Soft background music, ocean waves and light rain. Narrator gentle, emotional. Sometimes, heroes don't wear uniforms anymore. Sometimes, they're just tired souls trying to raise a child, and outrun their past. This is the story of Jack Reynolds, a former Navy SEAL, a single father, and the day his quiet life collided with danger and love. Scene 1, Coastal Highway Coffee Shop. SFX, rain pattering, car hum, soft jazz in cafe. Narrator, it was a gray evening in a small coastal town. Jack drove along the highway with his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, humming in the back seat. She wanted hot chocolate. He wanted peace. Lily smiling, "Daddy, can we stop please?" Jack softly, "Yeah, kiddo. You read my mind." Narrator, they stopped at a corner coffee shop. Warm lights, rain on the window, laughter in the background. For a moment, life was simple. Then she walked in. SFX, bell rings over door. Narrator, Emily Carter soaked, trembling, eyes darting like a trapped bird. Jack noticed. Because men like him, never stop noticing. Her phone buzzed. She read a message. Emily whispering, "You can't hide forever, Emily." Her face drained of color. Lily quietly, "Daddy," she looks scared. Jack, "Yeah. She does." He stood up, instinct moving faster than thought. Jack gently, "Hey, you okay, Miss Emily?" Startled, I'm fine." "Please, don't get involved." Narrator, but Jack was already involved. The door burst open. 2 men, cold eyes, dark jackets. Man 1 yelling, "There she is." SFX, people screaming, chairs scraping. Narrator, chaos. Jack moved without hesitation, pushing Lily under a table. Jack firm, "Stay down, sweetheart. Don't move." Narrator, he turned toward the attackers, calm, sharp, ready. Jack low, "She said no. Let her go." Man 2 mocking, "Back off, old man." Narrator, Jack sighed the sigh of a soldier who promised never to fight again. But promises break easier than bones. SFX, fists, crashes, glass shattering. Narrator, 10 seconds later silence. 2 men on the floor. Jack bleeding, but standing. Lily crying, "Daddy, you're hurt?" Jack, "Just a scratch, kiddo." Narrator, sirens in the distance. He turned to Emily, still shaking. Jack, "Come on. They'll be back." Scene 2, the escape. The cabin. SFX, truck engine, heavy rain. Narrator, they sped into the night, headlights slicing through rain. Emily frantic, "You shouldn't have helped me. He'll find us." Jack, "Let him try." Narrator, he took them to a small cabin by the cliffs, his quiet world, now broken open. Inside, the fire cracks softly. Emily soft, "I don't even know your name." Jack, Jack Reynolds. Navy SEAL, retired. Emily, "You didn't have to do this, Jack." Jack, "Maybe not. But I couldn't just watch." Narrator, he hadn't let anyone close since his wife died 3 years ago. But Emily had the same haunted look he once saw in the mirror. Emily after pause, "My ex, he runs a private security firm. A front for something darker. I found proof. I tried to leave, he sent those men to silence me." Narrator, Jack said nothing. He just added wood to the fire. Jack quietly, "You're safe here. Montage, days later. Music, gentle piano, hope rising. Narrator, days turned into quiet rhythms. Lily drew pictures of Emily. Jack fixed an old boat. Emily laughed for the first time in months. Sometimes healing doesn't come from words but from being seen. Emily smiling, you ever stop being a soldier? Jack half smile, trying to. Not doing great. They both laugh. Scene 3, Confrontation. SFX, car tires on gravel. Narrator, the piece didn't last. A black SUV followed them back from town. Jack low, hold on. SFX, gunfire, tires screeching. Narrator, Jack swerved off the highway, dirt flying, engine roaring. He outdrove them like a man born for battle. The SUV crashed into a tree, smoke curling into the sky. Emily shaken, you could be died? Jack, yeah. But we didn't. Scene 4, quiet night connection. Music, slow guitar, rain softly hitting windows. Narrator, that night, the world finally slowed down. Emily sat by the fire, wrapping Jack's bruised knuckles in cloth. Emily, you saved my life twice. Jack, guess I'm making a habit of it. Emily, why, Jack after a beat, because someone once saved me when I didn't think I was worth it. I never got to thank her. Narrator, their eyes met, two people who lost everything, finding something again. Emily whispers, maybe it's time someone thanked you. SFX, gentle kiss, fire crackling. Narrator, outside, the storm ended. Inside, something new began. Scene 5, Resolution. SFX, ocean waves, morning birds. Narrator, weeks later, the case broke wide open. Emily SX was arrested. The ring collapsed. Justice, at last. Jack stood on the beach watching Lily run with a kite. Emily walked up beside him, sunlight painting her face. Emily, hard to believe it's really over. Jack, some fights are worth every scar. Emily, you think you'll ever stop being a protector? Jack smiling, not when I've got you too. Narrator, she reached for his hand. The wind carried their laughter over the water, two hearts learning how to start again. Emily, so, what happens now? Jack, now we live. Ending. Music, hopeful orchestral swell. Narrator soft, closing, sometimes the bravest thing a soldier can do, is choose love over war. Sometimes the greatest rescue, isn't saving a stranger, it's saving yourself. Because heroes aren't born. They're made by loss, by love, and by the people they refuse to let go.